What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome to your Europa League draw reaction. It is live right now. It is really exciting. We are, well, you kind of had to be excited about it, to be honest, because, you know, we finished 5th last year. But I'm joined by the two lads. I'm joined by Mr. Jack Waterman and Mr. Lawrence Pasquale. So let's give them a big hand. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, well, looking forward to it. I mean, the Europa League is an interesting one, isn't it? Because you don't really care, but then there's just some teams that you just want to go for an away day to, really, and then I'm kind of excited at the same time.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to going to weird places. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, we deserved it, didn't we? After the season we had, I mean, this is what we deserved, Europa League, really. We all know we're a Champions League club, but I don't mind a year of Europa League if it stays like this.
I mean, it's a strange subject, maybe a topic for a different day, but does anyone else think that it's a bit silly that, you know, why shouldn't there be 6 English teams in the Champions League? When I look at some of these random teams that play there, like, it should be the best competition in Europe, so it should be the best teams, and not like, all right, we have to have someone from everywhere. So I feel like surely the competition, the level of the competition would be much better if, for example, Chelsea and Arsenal win there as well, or if, like, I don't know, Sevilla win there as well, who I don't think are this year, you know. So, you know, I just feel like that will make more sense than having Red Star Belgrade, for example.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things, isn't it, really? I mean, because you'd want that if you supported a team in a bigger league.
Yeah.
But then again, for those who, you know, teams that, I don't know, like Croatia or something like that, who win their league, at least they get this massive game for them, isn't it?
It turns up now. Really?
Lewis, headphones. Headphones
He's still
now.
got a Chelsea shirt on, of course he has, though.
Right, okay. But yeah, I mean,
I'll be ready for the stream.
Lads, what we're going to say is, obviously, because the draw's not going to happen for ages, because it's just a joke. We'll wait for Lewis to put his headphones in.
Yeah, he shouldn't have plugged them in before untangling them.
No, but this is Lewis we're talking about. We can say anything right now, because I know exactly what we're saying.
I can't wait for more.
He's a bit special. Oh, hi, Lewis! Nothing.
How much we love you, really.
Yeah, I bet it was.
So basically, I think like they're just doing the weird stuff now. So what we're going to do is let Lawrence basically crack on and explain how the draw works, because I've got lunch to eat as well, because it is midday. So Lawrence, over to you.
Right. So obviously it is, you know, I'm assuming all of you, or most of you know at least, obviously there are 4 pots like there are in the Champions League, which are, you know, divided by UEFA coefficient, basically who's in what pot. We're obviously in pot 1 alongside teams like Sevilla, Arsenal, Zenit St. Petersburg, Bayer Leverkusen, Dynamo Kiev, Besiktas, Red Bull Salzburg from Austria, Olympiacos, who beat Burnley. I don't know how they finished, but they beat Burnley anyway. Villarreal, Anderlecht, and Lazio. Then in pot 2, who obviously we can face, it's Sporting Lisbon, Ludogorets, Razgrad from Bulgaria, Copenhagen, obviously from Denmark, Marseille, Celtic, PAOK from Greece, AC Milan, Genk from Belgium, Fenerbahce, obviously from Turkey, Krasnodar from Russia, then Astana from Kazakhstan, which is by far the, you know, furthest away from London, which would be like 5,500 kilometers, which is a bit mad. So we really don't want that. Then there's also Rapid Vienna in pot 2, which is also from Austria, so I'd love to face them. Pot 3 is Real Betis from Spain, obviously. Karabakh, who we obviously faced last year in the group stages of the Champions League in Azerbaijan, where the final will also be held in Baku, by the way. And there's Bate Borisov from Belarus, Dynamo Zagreb, RB Leipzig. No idea how RB Leipzig is in pot 3 and Salzburg is in pot 1, when Salzburg is basically the B team of Leipzig. Anyway, Eintracht Frankfurt is in pot 3 as well. Malmö from Sweden, Spartak Moscow, Standard Liège, Lutich, whatever, you know, anyway. Zurich and Rennes from France. And then in pot 4, it gets a bit crazy with where the teams are from, in all honesty. There's Apollon Limassol from Cyprus. There's Rosenborg from Norway, obviously. If you remember, that was Mourinho's last opponent in his first game at Chelsea when we drew 1-1 to them. Then there's Vorskla Poltava from the Ukraine, very far east in the Ukraine, so we don't want them either. Then there's Slavia Prague, Akhisarspor, you know, another team from Turkey, always tricky to pronounce them. There's Labionek, I don't know, from the Czech Republic. AEK Lamata, again from Cyprus. Then there's Molvidi from Hungary. Rangers in pot 4 as well. Then there's F91 Dudelingen from Luxembourg, First time ever any Luxembourgish team has qualified for any European competition since it's been changed to Europa League and Champions League. And their stadium, by the way, holds less than 5,000 people. So what an away day that will be. Then there's also Spartak Trnava from Slovakia, and then there's Sarpsborg 08 from Norway again, who by the way had to go through 4 rounds of qualifiers. So fair play for them to getting to this. So obviously, as it will go, the pot 1 teams will be divided into groups, as in groups from A to H, I'm assuming. And then obviously the pot 2, 3, and 4 teams will be added to those groups accordingly. No team can face a team from the same country. Obviously not an issue for us, as Arsenal is the only other team from England. They're in pot 1 with us. But for example, Leipzig and Frankfurt can't play against Leverkusen in the group because they're both from Germany. But yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to say. I mean, I can tell you the match days. The first game will be played on the 20th of September. The second one on October 4th, October 25th, November 8th, November 29th, and then December 13th. Obviously, it's not like in the Champions League, it's to be played Tuesday, to be played Wednesday, because they're all played Thursday. Although I'm pretty sure there are 2 separate kickoff times, like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. UK time. But obviously, we'll get to that. It's the match days also. I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, you guys, do you want to just have a discussion of who would be good to face? I mean, do we want to start with who we'd like to face, as in maybe a good away day kind of thing, or do we just want to start with easiest, hardest teams kind of thing, or what do you want to go with?
I want Zagreb, I want Slavia Prague, and I want that team from Cyprus, because that's all going to be in the group stage, and that'll be great. That'll be a great start, and that'll technically be our holiday. Because
but even Cyprus in December is a bit annoying.
It's Cyprus. It's hot in December still.
It's not hot in December.
Yes, it is. It's still hot in December. It is. It is. And I will say that to the day I die. And when we go out there, if we get them, I'm just saying.
Lewis only bringing shorts, and then he'll be cold.
Well, I never only bring shorts because I prepare myself, because I'm not an idiot. So,
okay.
to be honest, I probably had to bring trousers for Lewis, because he always forgets something on a match day. So I've always got spare headphones.
Did they have KFC in Cyprus?
Oh my God, don't.
Oh, that's a shout. I want to see what
that is a great
Lewis, shall I tell you, in Cyprus, do you know what they do have?
What?
Lots and lots of hummus.
All right, cool, that'll do.
It's so random. He has KFC, but then he loves hummus.
No, but so Lewis tried hummus. I took him to a Turkish place last year, and he never tried Turkish food before. He never had hummus, and now he's obsessed with it. But he likes it more than me, and I fucking live for hummus.
Well, hummus is like Israeli though, like origin.
It's that region. So it's like Turkish. Basically, it's Eastern Mediterranean, like it's Greek, Turkish.
Huh?
No, it's not. It's like Eastern. It's like that. It's that region. So if you kind of you did the line and then squared it off, you have like Greece, Turkey.
The region where it's kicking off most of the time, sadly, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is,
I mean, I can say who I'd like to face. I'd love to face either AC Milan or Rapid Vienna, because they're both easy to get to for me. And I always wanted to go to the San Siro, never have, and that'd be good. From pot 3, I'd love Eintracht Frankfurt, because great home fans. There's like a fan friendship with them in my local team as well, so easy to get to as well. And Zurich,
BFG works for Frankfurt now. Did you know that?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, he won't be there after the summer, but still, Zurich would be good, I think, just because it's at the end of a train line that passes my town. And from pot 4, Rangers, I think, would be class, just because, I mean, it's been God knows how long since we've faced them in a competitive game. And
on Sky Sports, right?
BT.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They've got a stream going on YouTube, Lou.
At the moment, though, there has been a few problems. I'm looking at the moment, and the majority of the comments are saying it's lagging. So they're bringing out a load of people. I don't know who they are.
I mean, I've got it up, so if the streams are failing, and also like Louis, I'd love Prague, just because very cheap beer, great place, and again, not that far from me, and I don't have to take a plane.
Basically, Lawrence, we're just going to stay at yours and then go from there.
I mean, it's still like 5-6 hour drives, all these places, but
are you driving?
Well, or train, depending on the place and the prices.
We're going to need a driver soon, actually. That's the point, though.
Yeah, we can get Gorgeous George to do it.
One of you three just should get their bloody license for once.
One of us?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to at some point in the near future. But
same.
You say about Lewis. Yeah, okay. You know, I'm not going to say anything because it's the same goes for me. But
Should we mention most difficult teams? Sorry.
yeah, go on, far away. Who are the most difficult teams, Loz?
I'd say from pot 2, it's probably Marseille. Obviously, they got to the Europa League final last year and lost to Atletico in the final. Celtic, especially away from home, is never an easy game.
Oh,
Milan,
great away day.
Milan have invested a lot of money over the last few
beatable.
years. Sorry, go on.
I think so. I'm not too fussed about Celtic really. I think we can beat them.
We should thrash Celtic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
At home,
we
we'd
should
probably
do.
absolutely smash them, but away from home, Celtic is never easy, I don't think.
No.
But yeah, like I said, Milan, they've invested a lot of money. They're very up and down. Their start to the Serie A hasn't been great. It's not been awful, but it's not been great either. Fenerbahce, I mean, Turkey's always difficult just because of the atmosphere is so mad. I remember when Leipzig played them last year and Timo Werner, the German striker, basically wanted to come off because it hurt his ears, the noise. I mean, seems like a bit of a wuss, in my opinion, because no one else ever done that. But still, it's a bit mad. So
yeah, that would be an atmosphere I'd live for, something like that.
Yeah, just that would make it difficult just because of the atmosphere is never easy. And then I've seen people say Astana from
What happened to
Kazakhstan,
you?
the easiest game, but then it's so far away to like travel. So like,
Oh my God. Sorry. Hernan Crespo's doing the drill. Hernan Crespo's doing the drill. I love Hernan Crespo.
Hernan.
He is
What a great guy.
Legend.
He just like
Legend.
he's like now he's like a proper silver fox. Like he definitely like walks into clubs and pulls Argentinian women like everywhere in Buenos Aires. That's just Hernan
There's
Crespo.
one goal I'll always remember off him when he scored for Chelsea. It was against Wigan, and it was I think he was outside the box, wasn't he?
Yeah, and it was like last minute as well.
Last minute, that's the one. Yeah.
Absolute screamer.
It's the one that sticks in my mind.
It's a pity that it hasn't worked out better for him.
I mean, to be honest, he wasn't great for us, but he did okay. Well, there's the whole thing where people say he was rubbish. He wasn't rubbish.
He did better than Shevchenko.
No.
I mean, Shevchenko was dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as simple as
It was
that.
the original flop, unfortunately.
I mean, we only saw Crespo in May when he played, obviously, for Inter in the Legend game.
I met Hernan Crespo at the Best Awards last year.
Oh, really? Did you speak to him as well?
I did speak to Hernan Crespo. He was a legend.
Yes.
I'm going to that again this year as well. I'm excited for that. He's not in it this year. There's no Chelsea players, which is a bit annoying. Or
What
ex-Chelsea.
were Chelsea players last year?
Well, you had Shevchenko, you had Crespo, you had Di Matteo. He was
Viali.
Viali.
Or did we know that before, though, who was going to turn up?
Viali and Desai were at the presser before the actual event. But then at the announcement, you had Shevchenko, Di Matteo, and Hernan Crespo.
Oh, but Conte was obviously nominated for Manager of the Season, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, our times change, yeah.
I mean, there's no Chelsea nominees this year, so we can't exactly do content for 100% Chelsea, but I still got invited for some reason. So,
Might as well. If the offer's on the table.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to go do a couple of vlogs. And I think Lewis is doing a vlog. You're doing one as well, aren't you, Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis is going this year as well. One lesson I learned is I don't need to wear a suit to the first presser because I was really overdressed in comparison to everyone else.
Especially when DT turns up as well.
Yeah, everyone turned up in like t-shirts and shorts, and then there was me and Brandon stood there in suits, and I was a bit like, I feel a bit overdressed right now. Like, but yeah, be interesting. But I think I think they got everyone ready for the draw now. Let me check quickly.
Probably pulling out the groups now.
Nah, it's just some guy on a laggy stream just talking.
I mean, Jack, you said you've written some things down which you think are the most difficult or easiest teams or whatever.
I mean, I'd like to give a mention to Sporting Lisbon in pot 2.
Yes.
I don't think. I mean, although they've probably had their better days in the past, they're still a decent team to come up against. I still think they could show something. And
to be fair, though, they've lost a lot of players this summer with financial problems. Like Rui Patricio went to Wolves, for example. A lot of players left them.
Gelson Martins went to Atletico Madrid, and he was on a free.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, exactly. They all left on a free because all of their contracts were basically terminated. So it's a bit
Lisbon
crazy.
always find a way, from what it seems, and they seem to make Europe every single year, as well. Doesn't matter whether it be Champions League or Europa League. They seem to always make Europe as well.
Yeah, so they're announcing the pots. They're announcing the pots.
Hey.
To be fair, there's only really three big teams in Portugal, is there? Porto, Benfica, and Sporting Lisbon. So,
well, I don't think they're
Rio Ave. God, Bloody hell, how can you
Sorry,
Oh,
and
really?
Braga
Okay,
as
wow.
well.
Arsenal are Group A. Chelsea are Group G. Cool, that's it. We don't care now. Carry on.
I really hope Arsenal get Astana just out of trouble.
Oh, wait, hang on. Are we? We might not be. You know, I think that might be doing an example.
I don't know. This stream's
That's
really,
just
really bad.
This is so confusing.
It's UEFA. They always confuse things.
Can we have the
Oh.
Champions League back? I don't like this.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there is some funny teams to play against, and some places there will be a cool away day. But some of those teams are like, I mean, the Europa League was bad enough when we finished third. When we finished third in the group,
Yeah.
but to start from the group stages, there's some games that no one will want to see. Like no one will care about. It's one of them situations where we can't win because everyone, including ourselves, expects us to win. So if we do, we're not particularly happy about it because it's just what we expect. But when we lose, it's the fan basically. So it's like,
I mean, to be honest, it's just a case of we're going to go to these games because we're Chelsea fans and we want to, get to every single one. But,
exactly. It doesn't matter how important or non-important a game is.
of course, like to travel, yes, but as in watching it and caring about the result, that's what I'm on about.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just like a lot of games that hopefully Sarri will rotate the team for and give players like Hudson-Odoi and stuff a chance. But if he doesn't, it's just putting strain on our first team and really hurting our chances in doing well in the league. In all honesty,
Yeah.
Because it's just travel and playing teams that we should beat, but then
Well, yeah. I mean, we discussed it. Me and Lewis discussed it on Tuesday anyway. And I think personally we can agree we'd still want to do well in Europe, but top four I think we can do it this year now. So I think that's got to be the priority, really.
Yeah. I mean, we should really try and win it. In all honesty.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're gonna solidify top four and we've got a real chance of doing it, then I'd not want to be.
Hang on. Hang on, picking out the first ball. Here we go.
You're ahead of me, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that on this.
Yeah, you are way ahead.
I think I'm in charge then by the looks of things.
Still on.
You can't open the ball though. Okay.
Alright, fuck this stream. I'm just going from what you tell me. It's fucking
How
useless.
Anderlecht?
Group A are Bayer Leverkusen.
Like this UEFA coefficient makes no sense. Like Liverpool as the runner went pot 3 yesterday. What?
They should be in pot 1. That's where they should. You should do it as in whoever like round of 16 and onwards or knockouts. That should be pot 1.
I mean they
They were
changed
the best teams last year.
2 years ago with all the league winners from the big leagues being in pot 1 plus Europa League and Champions League winner. So I think that's fine. But how Liverpool won at least in pot 2 makes no sense.
Salzburg are in Group B.
I think personally, I'd like to see the rule come back where teams from the same country can play each other in the group stage. Yeah, it used to
St.
be,
Petersburg are Group C.
I'm sure it used to be because it would help because all the Spanish teams end up playing each other towards the end of the competition anyway nowadays. It'd be nice to see some of them get knocked out early, so we have a chance.
Yeah, I've got the comments up, and Alfie Callaghan said, should Hudson-Odoi play tomorrow? Whether he should or not, he won't. So, let's be honest.
Anderlecht are Group D.
Yeah, I mean, he would probably play for the development squad under 21s tonight again, like he did last week, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I hope he comes in once, obviously, maybe against Liverpool in the Cup, in the Europa League games. I really hope that he does get game time in there because we only have 3 like proper first team wingers in William, Pedro, and Hazard. So we're really going to have to use the likes of Hudson-Odoi because
Arsenal are Group D.
Because I mean, I'm not sure if Musonda is still going to go out on loan today. By the way, Izzy Brown has joined Leeds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what is going on there. Like, obviously, the transfer window for all the other league shuts today, and like we've not loaned out many. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about Tammy Abraham. There's been a lot of talk about multiple players. Like I said, Izzy Brown just left, and I can't remember.
Olympiacos are Group E.
Someone else just went to. Can't remember. In all honesty, some dead team in like League 1 or 2. So,
Ugbo.
That's the one. Where did you go?
Yeah, he came back.
You go to like Rotherham or something?
No, he went to. I don't know where he went. I've forgotten. I'd look up in a minute. Hold on, I'm trying to write these groups down. Villarreal, Group E. I've got Group A, B. I'm trying to write down the groups. Okay, good. No, sorry, they're Group G. Bloody hell! I've done it wrong, lads. Sorry.
We're relying on you.
Basically, add a letter to all the groups that I've said from D onwards.
Well, if anyone's interested, Ekirkbo, Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe, that's the one.
And Lazio. God, Lazio. I'm so glad we can't get them.
Yeah. I mean, be a class away.
Great team.
Also bit.
I mean, Lazio no.
The
Do
only
they
thing
ground
in
share
Italy,
with Roma, actually?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, I thought so.
the only thing that's annoying is that in Italy, they all hate the Europa League. So in Italy, every Europa League game is like basically empty. Like most Europa League games. So, like, I mean, I'm not sure if it would be different if Chelsea came to play Milan. Maybe more people will turn up. But
it's Europa League. I think Milan can't. Italian football at the minute is just not good.
I mean, Milan, even when they Inter play AC Milan, they don't sell out their stadium. Like
Sevilla,
really?
Wow.
I mean, it gets close, but they don't get all the 80,000 that they fit.
Wow.
I think that just leaves us left now. I think.
So we Group
H. Group J. I think that's it. There's us or Rostov, I think.
Fucking hell, there's a lot of groups. Right,
Rostov. Us or Kiev, sorry.
Not Kiev.
And I think this is us right now. No, it's Dynamo Kiev. So we are the last to come out of the pot. Dynamo Kiev are group, which one? K, H-I-J-K. We're group L.
Fucking hell, there's a lot of groups.
Best till last.
Not the L.
Yeah.
Boys, some teams are going to take the L. Nah, shit, I'm not doing that again.
Well, hopefully not us. Crespo's definitely been to the solarium. Definitely.
What?
Been on a sunbed.
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea are Group L. Yes, I mean, do you guys think we should start Giroud tomorrow? No, we definitely should not, because Bournemouth aren't Newcastle, so that would actually be better for Morata.
I think if Morata doesn't cut the mustard by half time, I think Giroud links the play out better personally.
Yeah, but
I'd start Giroud.
I think people were so harsh against on Morata. Like any striker, also Aguero and Lukaku and Kane and all of them would struggle against Newcastle when they sit back with 11 men. As a lone striker, you're always going to struggle, no matter how good you are. Like,
yeah, to be fair, he did what he had to do. His link-up play was pretty good that day. Like he wasn't seeing a lot of opportunities.
I'll say that there was times where you needed to be physical in that game, and
yeah, but he's not.
I just like exactly, and that's when I think Giroud comes on and he changed that. It's definitely time. I mean, just look at the header he gave back to Alonso, which led to our second goal.
Yeah.
I mean, Morata. I mean, he probably wouldn't. In all honesty, that probably wouldn't have been a goal if Morata was there.
Oh no,
Don't get me wrong, Morata. I'm not as harsh as Louis. Let's say that on him, but he still needs to improve. And at the end of the day, we've paid 70+ mil for him, and I think you should be stapling yourself by now for that amount of money.
People think I don't wait. Celtic are out. Celtic are out.
Oh.
When didn't get Vienna. How sad.
Did we get Celtic?
No, they're in Group B.
Oh man,
this stream's so fucking dead. I'm off. I'm just going off you guys.
Next one.
I'm sick of that.
Copenhagen. I wouldn't mind Copenhagen. That'd be good. Be expensive though.
Bit far. Salzburg got Celtic.
They got Zenit. Copenhagen are in the same group as Zenit. They're Group C.
Group C. So far we've got Leverkusen and Ludogorets Group A, Villarreal, Vienna Group G, Celtic, Salzburg Group B, and then this one that's just been.
Can we get Milan at least now, please?
We're going to get some dead draw. I can feel it already. Fenerbahce.
Please, I'd love Fenerbahce.
I might do that one if we get that.
I'd definitely do Fenerbahce. They're Group D though with Anderlecht.
So who's left? Astana, Krasnodar, Genk, Milan, PAOK, Marseille.
I don't know. I'm not watching the stream.
Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Intensity. It's really awkward if someone farted at this point, wouldn't it?
What if I did it right now?
Sporting Club de Portugal. I'm guessing Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, I'll do Sporting Lisbon.
Jack, have you got some change?
Have I
Group
got some change?
Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon.
Fuck's sake.
They always get the nice away days.
That'll
Here we
do.
go. I thought they're just doing it alphabetically now. Am I going nuts?
Maybe it's not the exact same as the Champions League then.
This is some backwards league, bro.
No, it isn't. It is.
AC Milan
No.
are out.
All right, yeah, come.
Come on.
Look at him. His face will light up if we get him.
Oh,
Can we get them?
Oh, Olympiacos.
I think it's alphabetically. Because I've not seen them like pull out a group.
So we're just getting the last of everything then.
We're
aren't
going to
we?
get the dead team.
Mind you, Ludogorets Sam Rapid Vienna have just come out, and Celtic came up, and now AC Milan have just come out. So
There's no one good left, is
That
there?
can't be
Genk,
alphabetical
Power,
order.
Olympic Marseille, Krasnodar, and
I mean, PAOK
Oh,
is a
like-
bad.
Marseille.
I'd like Marseille. I'd like.
PAOK
We're
is
not-
up there
we're
with
not getting
yeah.
Marseille, I don't
Fenerbahce,
think.
like atmosphere wise.
Group H with Lazio. Oh, Marseille fans and Lazio fans. Oh, that'd be a great game of football. I wouldn't even watch the football in that. I'll just watch them. That'd be sick.
I feel like they would end up being really good friends, them two.
Yeah. So actually, no, because the one's left wing and one's right wing. I
say
think.
that to the Ultras group. Yeah.
Oh, Marseille left wing.
I think Marseille's left wing. I think so. Genk.
So why did they?
I swear, if we go to Belgium, I'm only going. There's nothing in Belgium other than chocolate and war memorials. But they're with Besiktas, so it's fine. But we're going to get a star now. It's going to happen.
Hey, Lawrence, where'd you go?
Lawrence has died. Here you go. Next one.
This is dead. Did we get Frankfurt? Did we get Genk?
Krasnodar.
We get anyone?
So we are going to get a star, I think.
Oh no!
God.
Are you serious?
It's rigged. It's rigged.
I'm not going. I don't know. We say we'll try and go to every game. We're not going to a star.
Not going to Astana.
Fuck that. What? Where is it?
Where's Astana again?
Kazakhstan.
Oh, okay.
Actually, wait, Layla, can you fly us out, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
A starter. We're not going to get a starter.
Oh,
We're not getting a starter, which means we're still getting some dead team, but it's fine.
Are we getting
We'll see.
Power?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
still
it's
haven't
left
been
then.
pulled out, have they?
Yeah.
what's the other options?
There's one left, but I can't see who it is.
Power from Greece, I think.
Oh, Pau. Oh, that's a good draw.
That's
take
a
that.
mad- I mean, we'd all die when we go there, but
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's quite good.
I bet they have hummus in Greece as well, Lewis.
Yeah, they got that, and they got Jaros. Jaros are the best.
And they got sheep meat. It's like going to Wales.
Oh, mate. I'm happy with that. We need to book our flights ASAP, gent.
Kiev, Astana. What a game, Europa League. So it is PAOK, isn't it?
Yep.
Could be worse. It's not too long to travel. They're definitely not a hard team, considering it's pot 2. So, like, looking at it from a results basis.
Pot 3, we've got Betis, Bate Borisov, Karabag, Dinamo from Croatia, Leipzig, Frankfurt, Malmo, Spartak, Moscow. I couldn't finish reading it because it came up too quick.
You know, Betis wouldn't
mean-
be bad either. They're very much in the south. So it would be warm there if we get them like in October.
If we're
And also
talking
they have a
easiest
massive crowd.
teams, I'd say Karabag, Malmo, Zurich, and Bate. Probably the easiest ones out in that.
Where is Bate? Is that Greek as well?
No, Belarus.
Oh, Belarus. Oh, that's apparently really nice in Belarus, apart from the dictator.
Eintracht Frankfurt have been awful at the start of the season. They got battered in the Super Cup by buying 5-0, and then they lost their opening game as well. So they're really not doing well at the moment.
Leipzig are going to Group B with Celtic and Salzburg. I tell you what, that's a decent.
What? Leipzig are with Salzburg? Are you mad?
Is that legal?
This is funny.
And is that legal? That's not legal, is it?
I mean, if they can be in the same competition, I'm supposing they can't. Like they can play each other. Oh, match fixing scandal is on the horizon already. Oh, I love it.
I can't wait for Red Bull League to be in this.
Interesting.
They both have the same kits as well, basically.
Yeah. Spartak Moscow.
Well, Zurich have gone.
And yeah, Zurich
Oh,
have
no,
gone
really?
into Group A. Spartak Moscow have gone into Group G. Vienna, Villarreal, and Moscow. What we're getting? I think we've got Greece, which is okay. I don't know where is PAOK anyway.
It's probably Athens, isn't it?
Southwest. No, I think it's in Saloniki or Thessaloniki or whatever it's called.
Bordeaux.
I'd like them.
I'd like Bordeaux. Then we could take Jan. No, they're in Group C with Zenit and
Get some wine in.
sorry, Jag, what was that?
You know exactly that was.
Mais, j'adore. Louis et Louis.
If you guys,
Frankfurt.
you guys on the stream and you guys watching the stream, just look up like PAOK atmosphere or something. It's a madness. Trust me.
Lazio, Marseille.
No pyro, no party.
There is like ridiculous. This is just easy for everyone, and everyone's getting nice away days, and we're getting like southwest of Greece where no one goes.
Oh well. The further south is
Croatia,
the warmer.
please, Croatia, please, Croatia, and get us in September. Ending parties in Croatia.
No, we can't get drunk either.
Damn it! Group D: Anderlecht, Fenerbahce, and Dynamo.
Bloody, I think dogs
This is
could
not
hear
fun,
that scream there, Louis.
Huh?
Whoa.
You what now?
I think dogs could hear that scream just then.
Yeah, probably. Carabag, no.
Oh,
No.
We're gonna get Carabag.
Please don't get us Carabag. We've not got Carabag, we're all right.
Thank
Group A.
God for that.
Arsenal have got Carabag.
At least they'll get one trip to Baku. They won't get another one.
Banter. Like that. Stanley Asia's come out from Belgium. If anyone wonders where Stanley Asia from. And they are going into Group J with Sevilla and Krasnodar. God, Sevilla fans have got a pretty... I mean, I'm on about Greece. They've got Belgium and like the separated part of Russia for away days.
Have Zurich been drawn out yet, mate?
Real Betis are just coming out now. Who come out?
I think
Zurich,
they'll
yeah.
come back, actually. So
I mean, they're going to Group F with AC Milan and Olympiacos. Bloody hell. Greece, Italy, and Spain. Jesus, there's like 3 holiday destinations.
That would be very
for who
nice.
is that?
That's for Greece, Olympiacos, Betis, and AC Milan. Malmo in Sweden.
Bit
Yeah,
cold
don't
up
want
there.
that. You don't want that in December.
No.
No.
Group
Oh,
Besiktas, Genk, and Malmo.
Well, but the Turkish players will freeze up there.
Bloody hell. Stade Rennais come out. I think do we get Stade Rennais? No, they're going to Group K with Dynamo Kiev and Astana.
So who's left?
I think there's like 2 or 3 teams left. I think. Or is it just
Borisov
one?
left, I think.
Is it Bate Borisov?
Yeah.
I think
I'll
Moscow
have that.
left as well.
I'll have that. Bate Borisov. Is that us?
But there's one team left after, so who's that?
Yep, Bate Borisov. They're in with us.
I mean, they're a dead team, but
I mean, basically, it's Belarus on holiday. I'm happy with that.
Mhm. I've never been to Belarus and I know nothing about it, so...
I do.
basically-
I know it's run by a horrible, violent dictator.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yay!
they beat
Warm
Bayern
area.
Munich 3-1 in the Champions League once, like 6-7 years ago.
So they got a smallest amount of pedigree then. Just a wee bit.
Well, but that's the only game they've won in like the whole of the Champions League, isn't it?
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know that for sure. Did you know about this incident that happened at PAOK last season,
No.
where there was like shit thrown at the manager, and then the owner came out on the pitch with a gun in his hand,
yeah.
running at the referee.
Oh yeah. God,
AK
yeah, I remember that.
Laran, is it Laranka? Is that the Luxembourgish team? Is it Luxembourg? Luxembourgish? What is it?
Which is it? Which team?
Bergen.
No, that's Cyprus as well. There's two Cypriotic teams in pot 4. Lamaka, if that's what you mean. That's Cyprus.
Yeah, that thingy majiggy.
Yeah.
I'll be really bad at this.
I don't know if it's Lamata or Lamaka.
Rosenborg has come out, obviously famed for Mourinho's last game as Chelsea manager with a 1-1 draw against Rosenborg BK in the Champions League in 2007.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I remember them.
They joined Salzburg, Celtic, Leipzig, and obviously themselves in Group B.
Oh, this is dead. Can we get Prague at least?
Can we just get Rangers?
One good day.
I'd love Rangers. Just think how good a game that's going to be.
That would be the most friendliest set of games ever. There'd be
Yeah.
no problem.
Slavia Prague has come out, so we're not going to the Czech Republic, gentlemen.
Oh my god! Hate my life. I said
well.
yesterday I'm definitely going to one.
Zenit, Copenhagen, Bordeaux, and Prague. I mean, St. Petersburg, Copenhagen, Prague.
If we get Rangers, I'll fly to that. But
Oh yeah, Rangers would go.
You have to. You have to. That's like a must-do game.
all we do is just slag off Stevie G if we get them.
No, it's Rangers.
No.
You can't slag them off.
No.
Rangers are out. We're not getting fucking Rangers.
Oh.
We're gonna
Right,
get
I don't
fucking
care
Googling.
anymore. Goodbye, guys.
Why is our bank balance being hit so hard? This isn't fair. Villarreal, Rapid Vienna, Spartak Moscow, and Rangers formulate Group G.
Good group, that, actually.
Interesting group. I think Rangers could get out of that, you know.
So do I. I hope so. I do hope so. Has it all been too much for Lewis or something?
Lewis is just upset. I'm not looking at you, lot. I'm looking at Twitter.
My bad.
Lewis
Oh,
is
there he is.
upset.
There he is.
Spartak Tranava. I'm guessing it's phonetic.
Vienna got Rangers. Fuck's sake!
Anderlecht, Fenerbahce, Dynamo, and Travana, wherever they're from.
And because we play the same day, I can't even go to see Vienna and Rangers.
Spartak Trnava. Who on earth are they?
FC Forska from Ukraine have come out of the pot. They're going to Group E alongside Arsenal, Sporting Club de Portugal, or Sporting Lisbon, Karabag, or FC Vorskla. So they're from the Ukraine. So Arsenal got to go to Ukraine and Kazakhstan.
Wow.
No,
Bad
Azerbaijan.
luck, cunts.
Lewis, that's monetization.
Oh, that left time ago.
We've been good today so far. To be
I
fair.
think, and then Lewis said that.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
someone say something before me. I don't
Oh,
know.
Diddlingen, the thing which PE teachers do from Luxembourg, has come out.
Are they playing Salzburg now? Please tell me, because they kicked out Salzburg of the Champions.
AC Milan,
Dude, Lana.
Olympiacos, Real Betis,
No.
and Diddlingen. Diddle-diddle-ding, diddle-ding, diddle-ding.
Oh, this is so dead. Fuck Europa
This
League.
is the Europa League.
Like we could have had so many good things: Vienna, Milan, Prague,
And we
Frankfurt.
Yeah.
finished fifth.
I don't. We don't know who we got. Let's see who else we get. We got
There's
Belarus,
no one class
and
left.
Greece, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. None of the top.
The other Cypriot teams out. We're not getting them. Fuck.
To be honest, in terms of my
It's-
personal opinions for the two best teams we could have had in terms of easiest, so far we've got them. I'd say they're up there.
Lazio, Marseille, Frankfurt, and Apoel Limassol. I thought weren't they the one that was in the Champions League with Spurs last year?
No, that was
Apoel, yeah.
No,
That's
that was
Apoel.
Nicosia. They're all just called Apoel. That probably means like something like FC in like
Yeah.
Cypriotic.
Okay.
Apollon. They're called like a bloody Greek god.
Akisonspor in Turkey. Didn't even know there was another Turkish team.
Yeah.
This was the team that Samuel Eto'o played for, I think.
Is it? Didn't he play for Trabzonspor?
Sevilla, Krasnodar, Standard Liège, and Akansaspor.
Actually, that's the point. Eto'o played for Anzi Shakalaka or whatever. What's happened
Yeah.
to them now?
They went bust, didn't they?
Yeah, they went dead.
Yeah,
Really?
William was with them too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Roberto
exactly where we
Carlos
got
was
from.
player manager there. What a guy Roberto Carlos is.
A favourite player that came out of the Russian league in the early 2010s, though, Wagner Love. That's all I'm saying.
Van love, yeah.
Can we get
Sarsaparilla,
too far?
Group I, Besiktas, Genk, Malmo, and Sarpsborg. Sarpsborg. That's it.
Oh, the Norwegian team.
God, I really should have practiced this, to be honest. Really, probably should have looked at the names and probably learned how to say them because I normally pride myself on saying them right. That is my thing.
Am I right in saying Slavia Prague is still to come out of there?
Prague's out.
Prague's out.
Prague's out.
I think Jablonec from Czech is still there. I think.
Yeah. They've just come out.
Okay, so it's not us then either. There's, I think, Molvidi from Hungary is still there.
There's one team left, and I think it's that Hungarian team.
Or is it Spartak Trnava? I don't know. Should have really followed this more closely, but got to read comments and tweets and stuff as well.
Yeah, I know.
The guy's struggling to roll this bloody ball over.
I was going to do them for everything, but then I thought, nah, because it's too hard.
Okay, Jablonec is not with us.
And VDFC are out from Hungary, and that's our other away day. We are going to Hungary.
It's closer than Budapest. We could stay in Budapest and have a great night out. It's
So who do we get?
Dead group.
Who do we get?
Sheep.
VDFC from Hungary.
So you got. Wait, what?
You know that town where VDFC is from? It's smaller than my town.
Whoa.
Less than 100,000 people live there.
Do you know what? I'm really satisfied with that, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
difficulty-wise, it's good.
9.
Because I would have, to be honest, I would have rather had the bigger teams later in the competition than at the start, if I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah, but some of these cool teams to go to, like Prague, they won't get out of the group.
Well, yeah, that's another point, I suppose you could say. But still, there's so many places to go in this competition.
We might get Salzburg along the way.
Yeah, you
That's
never
2
know.
hours for me. We could actually stay here.
Yeah.
That's about as long as it takes Louis from Tunbridge Wells or Stamford Bridge.
Pretty much. And nobody knew I lived in Tunbridge Wells until you said that, Lawrence.
Everyone knows that. You post on your Twitter, Instagram.
No, I say I'm going there. It doesn't mean I live there.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck's sake.
What do you mean you're going there?
Final standings for.
Right, so this is dead.
Yep.
I mean, Power could be quite good. I'm going to look at flight prices when they have announced when we play them and stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, just like, have a look at their atmosphere and stuff. They do, live by the motto, no peer, no party.
So, guys, the dates then for the first round, 20th of September, 4th of October, 25th of October then. Get booking, guys. Get booking.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We will be doing that.
I mean, we don't know when we play who, though, so yet. Is Lawrence Italian? I'm of Italian heritage, but I'm Austrian, so no.
I'm more Italian than Lawrence.
Okay. Is your dad born in Italy?
Dad was born here, but he's first generation.
Well, then we're the same amount of Italian then.
No.
Yeah, because my granddad was born in Italy as well.
No, so I'm saying no. So my dad is not English by blood. By blood, I am half Italian, quarter English, quarter Irish.
So your
Yeah,
dad's
no, what I'm
a
saying
man.
is my grandpa was Italian and then moved to Austria before my dad was born. That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit! Hang on, yeah, you're right. I'm too tired for this shit. Sorry, man. I was typing up the groups. Chelsea, Bate, Boris, Pawak. Sorry.
Who did we get? I mean,
We got
we got Park, We got Bate Borisov from Belarus, and we got Vidi from Hungary.
Mm-hmm.
I think about half an hour out from Budapest, maybe an hour. So I might be looking at that. I don't know how big that ground is. Like I said, it's a small town. Well, thank you for your £199 donation. Love the channel. We love you too. Thank you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
We do, yeah.
See Vidi FC from Hungary.
Yeah. Do you mean stop talking about heritage? Why not? The group's so dead. Let's talk about what we want.
Yeah, let's talk about why Lewis is doing Movember.
No.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a major talking
I'll tell you
point.
what, if this video gets, how many likes should we go for?
For what?
12.
Oh shit, hang on, I've lost my...
For Lewis doing November?
Yeah.
I'd say
I
about...
haven't agreed to this. So I don't,
don't
know.
care,
It
Lewis.
doesn't matter if you agree to this.
You do what we say. That is how
Hey, when November comes around, this area here is still bare as fuck. We'll see.
Lewis, I'll take away your razor if you try to do anything.
I'll buy another razor. You don't live near me now.
Yes, I do.
Well, you don't live in my flat.
No, but I know the people who live. I probably know the people who do live in your flat, and I'll make sure that they do that, and they do as I say.
Really?
Yeah, bitch.
Okay, cool.
Someone brought up a good question that maybe we could talk about, because apparently, obviously, it was reported that Ruben Loftus-Cheek was pissed off about not being allowed to move to Monaco and other clubs that have made loan offers for him. I'm not sure about permanent offers, but I think loan offers, and what we think of that. And I'm just going to make it quick. Stop whining and fight for your place.
On the other hand, will he even get a place even if he fights? Because
he should do.
We've done it before.
Well,
I mean,
okay, fair enough. But, if you have a contract there, if you didn't want that, then you shouldn't have signed a contract. It's like with Courtois. Shouldn't have signed such a long contract then if you want out. I mean, that's your own fault. Contracts are there to be held up, not to be broken constantly. So, like, if the club says you're not leaving, deal with it.
Contracts aren't there to hold up. They're there to drive up the price of the player. So
Yes, in modern football, but not like in general in life. Like in football, yes, but they shouldn't be, and that's my issue.
If I was Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'd want to further my career. And this is the prime age where you need playing time. So if you're not going to get it at Chelsea, then if I was him, I would be asking to get some play time, because I think but he's getting selected for England still, which means he's still got pedigree about him.
Yeah. I think with Europa League games and League Cup games coming up, I think if he does perform well in those games, I think he could get himself at least to be a regular substitute and come on every game. And then once we do have substitutions and injuries, and stuff,
I mean,
for Kovacic or something, he might be a regular starter. Like, I just don't like it when I mean, I'm not saying I believe the story, because I'm like, how the bloody hell do the newspapers know that he's pissed off about not getting a loan? Like, that just seems very much pulled out of somewhere. Obviously, we don't know for sure, but I feel like, give him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm saying if he is moaning about it, I'm like, well, that's just life. Deal with it.
Oh dear.
It's like when you're a kid and your mum says, no, you're not allowed to go out with your mates. Like, deal with it.
I've had someone send me the thing from Powack saying, watch something they call the Ring of Fire.
Yeah, it's a madness. That's
No
why I said
no party.
That's why I said they live by that.
Holy shit! I'm going to this game.
It's a madness.
I don't care. I'm gone. That's it.
What game?
Okay.
Oh, it's a madness. I hope they give us flares as well, so we don't have the way and no flares. I want flares. I love flares.
Which got
Flares are great.
beer, like plastic cups of beer. Proper England.
Kazakhstan. Is it Azerbaijan and Ukraine? Arsenal.
What's this about the president of the Greek team entering the field with a gun?
Yeah, he did. Last game of last
that
season.
was last year,
The referee disallowed a goal. He stormed on a pitch with a gun in his hand.
What the fuck?
It's a fucking madness.
Some guys said, "Oh, that's funny."
Oh, so comment. VD Stadium holds 3,800 people. So we're gonna get an away location of 20.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
They might have to
I mean,
they might have to play in a different ground though, because I'm not sure whether they hold up the UEFA security.
I think you have to have minimum 5,000. I think for UEFA standings.
I'm not sure if there's a seat regulation, but security standards and stuff. I don't know, because I remember a team in Austria had to play in my local team's ground because they didn't apply with the UEFA security regulations in their ground.
I mean, like one thing. Let's just analyze this bit. Obviously, we can't analyze past the knockout stages. You can't even look at that because we don't know who's dropping out of the Champions League yet. Are we getting out of that group? Yes or no?
Yes. We have to finish top. If we don't, we're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But I do think that we've got teams easy enough to really play the likes of Hudson-Odoi, the likes of maybe Ampadu, the likes of Ruben Loftus-Cheek every game. Like maybe even Tammy Abraham, obviously if he doesn't leave today. I think these players should get games, against these teams. I mean, who the fuck are Vidi? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're not going to get a better opportunity to use the youth, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff we could even find players through these games in the youth team, which is superb. I mean, example, Marcus Rashford when he was at Man United.
Yeah. If we have injuries and stuff, why not? Maybe. Someone might get a game, but it could be good. It could be good. I think just don't start Morata away at power because he'll shit himself.
Oh God, Morata. Right, okay. Put it this way. Jack Earlier said, "I'm gonna put my hands up here." Jack Earlier said, "I'm really harsh on Morata."
You are.
You're
very harsh.
Watch my review at the weekend. I said he played well.
Yeah. Okay. Once.
2 games on the trot I've said that.
No,
I just said he needs to carry it forward.
Let's say over the summer you were harsh, okay? Let's say that.
Because he was being a fucking bitch and constantly saying, "Oh, I think I should leave." And then he comes out and said, "I never said I should leave," when he fucking did. And it's written down.
Yeah, but did we actually know if he said that?
Are we really playing this game now?
Yeah,
really
because the media twist
well,
words.
if he, I mean, to be honest, if he didn't say that, he should have come out when that came out and said, "I didn't say that," which is what most other people do. He didn't come out and say that. He's improved and he's improving, but he needs to show more.
Yeah, no, I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, we agree on that.
So this is what I keep saying. That's it.
I think there's no point in hating on him. Like, it doesn't do him well. It doesn't do us well.
Should he really be giving a shit what a fat bloke from Kent says about him? Let's be honest.
He shouldn't, but he does clearly.
Sorry.
And that guy's the head of the biggest Chelsea fan channel. He probably does.
Stop it, you.
Hey, I'm not trying to fucking narrow that.
Sorry, my head's already big enough. Don't blow my ego even more, mate. Come on, careful. Someone said I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm a fucking funny idiot though, bitch. But yeah.
You're just inflating your own ego again now.
Yeah. No, I am. But if someone's going to call me an idiot, I am. But I'm happy and I'm doing all right. So let's see what else is going on. Other comments. Come on, guys. Leave us your thoughts on what you think about the.
I'll try to get to the Hungary game, maybe. So if you guys aren't, I'll try.
Oh no, we'll go. We'll try and go to that. Regardless of if we get into the ground, I think it'll be worth trying. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. It's. Put it this way: when am I going to go to Hungary again? I don't plan on going to Hungary again because it's Hungary. I mean, I'm going to type Hungary in on like Lonely Planet and see what comes up, and like I bet you nothing comes up. What's in Hungary?
A guy called N'Golo Kante asked if you'd smash him, Louis.
I mean, there's
Budapest. Oh no! Wait, what? Where am I looking?
N'Golo Kante in the comment section.
Asked if I'd smash him.
Yeah.
Where am I seeing that? Where's this comment?
Next to tuna sandwich.
Yeah, I see it. Sorry, mate, you're not my type. And if you were really N'Golo Kante, I probably would, to be honest, because he's the sexiest man alive. But
feel like
the visual.
He's so small.
Yeah, I'd fucking ruin him, wouldn't I? Jesus.
I mean, he'd ruin you with the stamina.
Exactly, he'd run rings around you.
Exactly.
Quite literally.
All night long, all night. In the words of Lionel Richie.
I bet that's Kante's foreplay. He just runs around.
He's not a dog. What are you trying to say? Go.
Just goes for a couple laps around the bedroom.
Oh dear.
Just as like a, I don't know, what's the word? Parkour course in his bed. Parkour. I mean, has anyone else got anything else to say that we should maybe talk about or something?
I mean, let's compare it to the Arsenal group. I think that'd be something to talk about.
Yeah, it's much better what we have.
Yeah, I mean, they've got Sporting, Karabag, and Vorskla, if
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing that right as well.
Because even Portugal isn't like that close. Okay, Greece isn't either, but they've got two very like long distance games. But I suppose PAOK and Lisbon are like similar to go. Lisbon is a nicer place, I suppose, bit of a better away day. But at the end of the day, I'd much rather not go to Karabakh again and to Ukraine. So
Yeah, agreed. I'm trying. So where's Vorskla? Where are they from?
the Arsenal team, Eastern Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even Western Ukraine, so it's like further east than Kiev.
Yeah, Ukraine's a big country as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see how far FC Vidi is from.
It's 45 minutes from Budapest. West.
Right. We'll stay in Budapest.
Yeah.
That's sorted.
Could also
Unless-
stay in
Get a
Vienna,
cab
but-
all the way down then. Be nice and easy.
Well, no, you take something called a train jack. Have you heard about them?
No, have you heard about them actually?
Yeah, the question is, does Ukraine
Good comeback. I'm not gonna
train?
lie.
Oh my god, it takes it's a 45-minute journey, but it would take us 2.5 hours, 2 hours 5 minutes if you did it by bus. So basically, we need someone who can drive, or
Yeah, I might drive there.
what from
You
Budapest?
drive?
Yeah, because it's like less than 2 hours or so from Vienna, I think.
Is it really?
I think so, yeah.
That's sick.
That's not too bad.
All right.
Let me just get it up. How
Well,
far it
I
is.
mean, right, I need to find out where PAOK is. That just confuses me.
We have to figure out what, because the city is obviously not called PAOK, is it?
Well, it says it's in Frankfurt, and we both know that's not true.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is Thessaloniki.
yeah, it is Saloniki or something. Whatever the term is.
It's where?
Yeah, it's Thessaloniki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, we got what we got. We'll fly out there. We're definitely going to Greece. I'm 100% back in that.
Can we just talk about the name of the city where VD is from? Like, just look that up. It's SC E within like some sort of apostrophe KES FEHERVAR.
Hang on, right? Put it in our group chat, and we should get Lewis and Jack to try and read it. That'd be funny.
Read what?
I just opened WhatsApp.
I'm gonna put it in WhatsApp.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, give it a second. WhatsApp has to load up on the laptop.
Oh no!
No, come on, you shit cunt. Oh shit. I accidentally called someone.
What?
That's what the town's called.
All I'm gonna say is
Okay.
fuck it. That is not happening.
Right,
I cannot
okay,
get
nah,
that.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm not
No.
gonna be able to do that.
nah. Why does someone keep asking me to do a pitch invasion?
Nah, I don't think I'll drive there. It's 2.5 hours from Vienna. That's like
Sexeseferefaha.
I don't know Hungarian, mate, how to pronounce it.
Hold on.
Kekes Fair
Seskesverevar. Seskesverevar. It just sounds like
Try and pronounce the league that they're in as well.
it sounds like I'm having a stroke.
Yeah,
Someone's
I can't
asking.
pronounce that.
Right, well, should we blow Ian's ego up a little bit? Because someone's asking where Ian is. Oh, Ian's out at the minute. He couldn't come on the stream. Right, Alex, my laptop's about to die. I'm gonna level with you. So,
Yeah.
how long we got left?
I mean, I'm gonna watch Cyrus' press conference.
Well,
obviously.
okay. Well, let's wrap up there then, because we've been going an hour as well.
Yeah.
So, guys, listen. If you want to see a video of Lewis and Jack trying to pronounce stuff to do with Chelsea, i.e., the league that FC Vidi's in, Bate Borisov, some of that, all these other players and stuff as well. Hit a like on the video. Let's get 200 likes, and we'll do that. 200. I've said 200 likes because it's a easy option. But yeah, we'll go through the groups one more time. We have PAOK from Greece. We have Bate Borisov from Belarus. And we have FC Vidi from Hungary. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. We're Group L, so all of you guys keep eyes on that. So, yeah, subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links down in the description: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you check out Lawrence's preview of the Chelsea versus Bournemouth game later. That'll be out about 6.
I don't know. I'll get it out as soon as I can. It'll be a few hours.
Okay, it'll be out in a few hours. Obviously, make sure you check out Jack and Lewis So Sad Bastards Corner and get your questions in the comment section for that for next week, because they're going to be answering your questions every single week. And yeah, take care, guys. Subscribe, hit that big red button down below, hit the bell notification, and you'll know when we go and get videos out. And that way, you can see when Lawrence's preview comes out. So take care, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you very, very soon.